Alright, Twitch, we are back with our weekly D&D show on Mondays, Adventure for Beginners. We're running a little late tonight, or we were a little late tonight. Sorry about that, just life stuff, but we're getting started now, and a little shout out, tonight's our 90th episode, so we're a little proud about that. 10 more to the big 100.
It's not only our 90th episode, it's our 3-year anniversary.
That's right.
Today?
Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary, guys!
Yeah, it
That's
was like
so cute.
it was something like the 23rd of September or whatever that our first session was. So,
Oh.
yep. 3 years, averaging approximately 30 episodes a year, which, considering we have a lot of life that we're all living, is pretty awesome. So, I'm hoping it turns out to be a special session.
Oh.
Okay. Anyways, I know it's the 90th episode. We said it takes up to 100, but since we're a little bit late, I thought we'd just dive right into it to get some more time tonight as much as we can. So, Travis, if you're ready, why don't you take the reins?
Yeah, so it's been a little while since we last played. So where we last left off, our intrepid adventurers were in the Theocracy of Ariadnish. You guys have been doing some work for the clergy, which kind of rules this kingdom. It's sort of an area that's ruled by the Church of Pelor. You guys are in the capital of Ariadnish, and currently, 3 of you are in the Great Tower of Pelor. It's the largest single dedicated temple to any god in, well, at least on this continent. It's sort of the center of the entire Church of Pelor, and the Archimandrite Zayn is in residence there. He's basically the equivalent to the Pope. And you guys recently learned that he's also a 9-year-old boy. The Archimandrite is said to be a chosen of Pelor and is sort of reincarnated into a new form every time the former one dies. But the reason that 3 of you are in this tower is you were bringing information to the rulers of Ariadnish. And Jimmy, what were you bringing them information on?
Information on our run-in with a particularly ancient and broody dragon by the name of the Marquise.
Yes, I
was
think
it like a lava dragon or something like that, or a
magma dragon. You guys
magma
identified
dragon?
it.
Yes.
So while you guys were exploring the spell-scarred plains, like grassland plains with constant cover of this overcast, kind of pinkish red cloudy sky, you guys were out there gathering some materials to try and help out the clergy of this land. There's been just this massive drain on resources due to a war down south between a couple of countries that you guys have visited. And a lot of refugees have ended up here, and because of that, there's been a big strain on resources. So you guys, for reasons both selfish and selfless, decided to go out and gather some of that stuff, bring it back. You guys have been back in civilization for, I think, around a couple of weeks now, and have come to the capital to help get something brewed. Allison, what's getting brewed for you?
Had to unmute myself first. I am getting a special potion made for me to turn me back to my normal self. So basically, go from Buck to Funnelin again.
Yeah.
It's been like a year in real lifetime since I got changed, and I still don't know what changed me.
No, you don't.
Something about I don't know, Dragonborn pirates. Who even knows at this point? But yeah, so that's supposed to be finished today. This morning.
Yes, the next morning the potion is supposed to be brewed. So you guys were kind of split up. Buck, you were going around the city asking about your friend Thea. And who did you spot while you were doing that?
So when I was looking for Thea, I spotted Vi and Kendra. So they were leaving a bar, and I noticed the pink hair of Vi. I followed them, and I was super fucking stealthy because I even wrote it that I rolled them with. I rolled a
super
35.
Fucking stealthy. Nice.
Yeah, I rolled a 35 for my stealth check when I was trying to stalk them. So I followed them around, and then after a while, I decided to stop following them because I didn't feel like I was getting enough information on it, and I also didn't want them to be outnumbering me and killing me. Right before getting my potion. So I kind of headed back. They tried to follow me. They were not stealthy, so I noticed them, and I was like, whatever, don't care. I know you're following me.
Yeah, and I think we kind of left off with, were you trying to let them follow you, or trying to lose them?
I was essentially just like, I don't really care if you follow me or not. I'm heading back to, to the Rabid Dog Inn east, so to speak. So I'm heading back to the inn with everyone else, and if they decide to try and start a fight, then
you got
I hope they don't. So
yeah. And then while you were doing all of that, Nina and Cabin, you guys were chilling in the library. Nina, you had made a friend, hadn't you?
Well, you could say that.
Yeah. So one of the runners, basically a messenger girl that had been kind of escorting you guys around the tower, had some time off after delivering durian to the politicians, and was talking to you in the library. Do you remember her name?
Did I even get her name?
Oh, you certainly did.
Then in character I would. Out of character, it's been a while again.
I remember the librarian's name, but not the little girl.
Yeah.
Emily?
I think her name was Melissa.
Melissa. It's basically Emily.
That's basically the same thing.
Whatever, her name can change.
Yeah,
a girl has
exactly.
No name, or many names.
But yeah, you were talking to her in the library, trying to get any additional information you could. Do you remember finding out anything interesting?
Oh god. Let's see.
And I don't have anything written down, so I'm kind of asking you, Josh.
No, I don't remember anything particularly off the top of my head at the moment. I know that there's some stuff about the hierarchy of
the clergy. Yeah, and
she had a lot of gossip.
Yes. Yeah, she was happy to have someone big and tough to talk to. Meanwhile, Cabin, you were exploring the library with a rather interesting request. Do you remember what that was?
Yeah, I'm looking to see if there's a way to prove that someone's baby is mine or not.
Yeah, you're looking for a bottle of Stoppard Mori.
Yes, Maury Povich show.
Yeah.
And I don't remember the librarian's name. I just remember he was making some crude jokes the whole time.
Yeah. I think it was something like Henry. Yes. There you go.
Wrote that down.
Yeah, that's a name I'm sure Jimmy will attest. I've used a few times lately. But yeah, you guys were chilling out in the library, kind of waiting for Durian to be done with his meeting. And I think that's where we'll pick up today. So Durian, you had just been sort of ushered out of the room as the clergy from Ariadne and the politicians from CN were sort of continuing their debate. You'd sort of been dismissed right after speaking with your uncle, whose name you finally got. Did you write that down? Your character would remember it.
I did. I haven't pulled up my notes yet.
I have it written down.
It was like your.
Chauvrin.
Jobrin, yeah.
Jobrin. That's right. It was like this.
I tried to sound it out, and I was like, I don't know how you spelled this. It's weird.
Yeah. So your uncle Jobrin Nilo, who's Vellum's brother. So you'd met your counselor uncle, who was
Vellum.
yeah, definitely older. But yeah, Jobrin looks more like he looks like he's about your age, but he's a full elf, so he's probably like 100 years older than you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you talked to the various counselors. The High Counselor was there, the Human Counselor, Lord Arendelle, and then Lord Tegan's wife, Jadzia, as well as your uncle. And then, of course, various priests and whatever. You got the introductions, but the Grand Shima, so basically the advisor to the Archimandrite, who's, again, 9, was there, and he didn't say a whole lot during the meeting, but you got the chance to sort of meet him face to face. So yeah, I think we pick up on you outside the door. There's a messenger that's like escorting you down the hallway, and he looks up and says, "So the the Rasifor said to come get you tomorrow. Something about a friend and some potion."
No, I'm not. I was nodding. Yeah, I guess I look a bit distracted, and I say, yes. I'm sorry. Yes, the potion, of course. We'll be back in the morning.
Good. I think your friends were in the library. They were the elven man and the woman with the the big.
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, I'm sure they're about their business. Can you let them know that I've returned to our tavern now? I won't interrupt their research or whatever they're going about.
Okay, I'll do that. And then he like runs off. So yeah, we see you like walking down the big spiral staircase and heading out the massive tower. So yeah, what is the look on Durian's face at this point?
It's kind of a bit lost, somewhere between apathy and anger.
Okay, nice. So yeah, then I think we see the same messenger boy come into the library several minutes later. He's like, "Melissa, you should be working." Then he looks over at Union and says, "Sir Durian has left. He said to tell you that he was going back to your inn."
Thank you very much. You're dismissed, messenger.
Oh, he kind of like looks side to side and just bows and heads out.
Get out of here.
You are dismissed. Yeah. So Nina, what do you want to do?
Well, I look at most of them like, well, thank you for our time together, but I must be off.
Oh, of course. I'll see if I can come get you tomorrow. Hopefully we can trade more stories. It's cool to hear about warriors like yourselves.
That would be lovely. And then I sort of stand up, and I notice Caven's probably still dealing with the old man.
Yeah, I think you can see them looking over some books, and the old man's got just this shit-eating grin on his face. Caven, what do you look like as you're poring over tomes of bottled povich?
I'm trying not to feed it, but I'm not like trying to be a jerk to him because he's helping me, so I don't want him to leave. But I'm like not laughing, just like, oh no, every time he makes a joke.
Yeah, back in my day. But yeah, I think Nina heads over and like grabs you. Do you guys just want to head back to the inn?
Oh, I want to stay here at the library and like learn more what I can as much as I can.
His name is Henry. Thank you.
I said at the library.
Oh, I thought you said librarian. All right.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah. So you guys pore over tomes for a few hours, but it seems like more of it's like a love potion, right? You know, it's the kind of thing that 100 people claim they can brew, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of definitive magical consensus on whether or not it can be done.
There's nothing? Travis, you rolled a 20, man.
What's that?
Didn't he roll a 20? Trying to find when you were finding this stuff.
I don't have anything noted.
Yeah,
you roll
no,
a
Travis.
When I went to the
20,
library
that's
and
what
asked
you
this
said.
guy, you made a roll, and he rolled a 20. Like a
Okay,
natural 20.
all right.
And he was like, "Oh yes, I know exactly what you're looking for," and that's how we left it off last session.
No, we'll if that's what happened, that's what happened. So yeah, he says, "Well, I think I have a brew for you, young man. Maybe if you abstain from the temptations of the flesh, you won't need this very often. Here, it's it's a bit complicated, but you might be able to find most of these. Finding someone to brew it, though, well, you'll have to look around a bit. It's outside of my expertise. Here." And he hands you a transcribed note.
All right, sweet, awesome. Is it like pages and pages of stuff, or is it just like 5 ingredients?
It's like a longer thing, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's got some stuff listed that you would recognize, having grown up working in an apothecary, but yeah, there's some stuff on there that you don't even know what it is.
Okay.
Especially because you can't read.
I can read. Thank you very
No,
much.
Caben can totally read.
I know. Some of them.
Unfortunately, I can't. Nina can't either. But Nina forgot all her memories, so at least it makes
Hey,
sense.
hey,
for her.
hey. It's okay. I can read somewhat.
You forgot like 98% of your memories, and you've learned like half the alphabet since we started adventuring with you. So
Yeah, but to be
Well,
fair,
I get my slip of potion notebook paper, I guess, and
There you go.
look it over, try to like commit what I can to memory, but then pocket it, and
Okay.
I guess yeah, I'm gonna have to find out what to do with it.
Be careful chasing those skirts, young man. No, you know what they say. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
And as I walk out, I just behind me, flipping the bird.
The gods saw that!
what a douche.
Yeah, so I think we see you heading out with Nina, because if he rolled a 20, you got the information by that
Okay.
time.
Cool.
So yeah, I think if the two of you are just heading back to the inn, then we'll switch
Yep.
over to Buck. Yeah, so Buck, Kendra clanks loudly.
Yeah, she's not
you-
really.
Yeah, your trained elven ranger ears put her at about 120 paces behind you. She's probably having more difficulty moving through the crowd than you are, because you're stealthy and sneaky and whatnot.
That'd be me.
Yeah, so I think you walked by a guardhouse last session to try and throw her off the scent. Are you you're getting closer to the inn. Do you want to try and lose her or try and lead her back?
Well, it's been like 2 months since we first met them. Didn't we meet them at our inn?
You
Like,
met
isn't
them
that-
at an inn. You were looking around the city at some point. They probably know where you're staying, but you had heard some tales of Dragon Hunters actually in the last city, and had talked to them,
Okay,
and
that's right. Okay.
and they ended up in the capital here at the same time you
Yeah.
did.
You know what? I will try and lose them. I'll try and
Okay.
do a little bit of stealth here because
Sure.
I got a plus 16, so
Yeah, you're ridiculous at stealth. Give it a roll.
23.
She rolled a natural 2. I don't know what her modifier is, but I'm going to guess that it's not plus
probably
21.
it's probably not plus 21.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so yeah.
Okay, yeah, you totally lose her in the crowd.
I kind of look over my shoulder, but not at them, but give them a sense that I know and
Yeah.
stop it, and then kind of turn down the alleyway.
Sure. Yeah, you look back and you've only seen Kendra following you. But yeah, you see she's you dodge this way and that. She's all turned around. She's kind of looking through the crowd in the opposite direction.
What a dumbass.
Yeah, she's tall, so she's noticeable.
Yeah.
But yeah, you smirk as you duck down an alleyway and make your way back to the inn,
Good.
where you find the rest of the party.
Hey.
Durian, do you look like you've been at the bar for a while?
Yep.
Yeah, I think you meet up with the other two as they are walking in, and you see Durian at the bar.
I'm
Nothing
loudly griping with the bartender about some probably imagined scorned love back from years prior.
I would
Nice.
pretend I don't know him then, probably.
Oh, let me
Like-
tell you, man, Illyria, what a piece of work. She had me out at 5 a.m. every morning trying to get her to try and track
So
down...
while Durian is trying to talk to the bartender, telling
Yeah.
him his life story, I would like go to the other end of the bar and like hold my money up to get the bartender away from him to come over to me and get me a drink. Just because I
Yeah,
feel
I
bad for the
I think
bartender.
he's like, oh, hold that thought, sir, and he like hurries over to you.
Hold it and then forget it.
I
Hold it
keep-
and forget it.
I'm not wasted, but I just keep talking to no one in particular.
Nice.
Poor everyone.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys, I mean, it's getting dark out already. It's evening. You guys have all had a pretty full day. Do you plan on doing anything yet tonight, or?
Nope, I'm ready to go to
kicking it.
sleep. So I can wake up tomorrow and be me. Again.
Nice.
I don't know if anybody asks me about the meeting, but
Yeah, I was gonna
Ah.
say. I would say,
Oh.
you know, first, the Lord shouldn't leave without
yeah.
his attendance, and two, how did the meeting go?
oh, the meeting. It was fine. Fine, Nina.
You
You
know,
try and
your
do
voice-
good in this world, and there's always some nasty uncle standing in your way, and
Wait, what?
I'm telling you, man, family is a bitch, and you're
Wait.
damn
wait,
lucky that you don't remember any of yours, because it's shit. It's all shit.
Wait. Hard. Stop. Pause a moment. Family?
Yeah, it's shit. That's what I was just saying. Were you not listening?
No. What family?
I mean, those damn counselors are all inbred anyway. Who cares? But they seem to not really trust that our information. Now, I was lying to them the whole time and didn't tell them what our true purpose was down there, but I was truthful on all the important stuff, which is a dragon, lots of dragons, and they didn't give a shit. I'm not. If anyone's within earshot, they may hear me talk about dragons.
Yeah, I just love how Durian's like, they didn't believe me, those fucks. Yeah, I was lying, but not about the important stuff.
I'm just gonna like, if he says dragons, I'll like sort of hush him up a bit.
Don't
Yeah,
you
I- like
young
Durian.
lady.
I think you see a couple people like sort of nod and roll their eyes, you know.
Yeah.
They don't seem to be thinking much of it.
Durian, like, obviously something happened in there. I'm not gonna pry. I think you're well and truly
I think they take
of
the
an
threat
adult.
seriously. They don't take us,
But-
me seriously, but they take the threat seriously. So, I guess
well.
we're done here. We can fix Fawn up and get the fuck out of here.
So then, we're not gonna meddle in this affair.
Oh, well.
I mean,
We
besides,
sure
what we've
weren't
done
greeted
already.
as former dragon slayers who may have some knowledge and wisdom to provide on the task. I was grilled at every turn and then dismissed as a mercenary. I buried my
mercenary,
head
huh?
in my next cup of
Cup of
my
ale.
Yes, a
my first
mercenary-
cup of dwarven liquor. So
Oh,
Yes,
jeez.
a mercenary goes into, you know, the most dangerous part North Arianish to get release supplies. Really, we are mercenaries.
I look up and I say, "You've been on the road with us long enough, Nina. You've seen mercenaries out there. Drunken, unkempt, unwashed, illiterate slobs who don't know anything except to swing a club or a sword. Look at us, though.
Don't talk about Caben like that.
Hey.
You know, I laugh at that, and then I'll go to say, well, yes, those are mercenaries. They also have no sense of honor or duty.
And I was
No.
doing the right
And I have
thing. and
my duty.
You smell
You
it,
also-
dude.
Yeah, you need to take a bath, man. You take a bath. When was the last time you
Speaking
took a
of
bath?
your duty, I think Filverell like comes down from from upstairs to join you. Oh, Caben, you're back.
Indeed, I am. I don't know what else
Oh,
to
good
say
to
here.
This is a team meeting right now, Phil Varell. I suggest you grab a beer and wait over there.
Ah, I see what it's like. And yeah, she like moves off.
You're welcome, Caven.
I give him a little.
Oh, that was
fist
a
bump
bit
under the table.
harsh. You know,
No, but
true enough.
Nina, it went well. But I was trying to do the right thing, and you'd think they'd ask at least for us to lead the expedition out there, and I wouldn't want to do it, but I kind of do want to do it. I mean, in the sense that that's who I think we are, who I am, what we can do is we're goddamn heroes, and I like to smack the table.
Well, a wise person once, well, I guess I didn't technically say it, but they did it nonetheless. You know, you don't need a reason to help someone, you just do it because you want to.
There's no helping. You don't. What am I supposed to do? Wait outside the big ass temple there day and night? Wait for them to emerge with their expeditionary force and say, "I'll just tag along." It's not becoming of a knight.
No, you just continue on your path and then you help the next person without, you know, just like she did. And then I sort of raise a glass a little bit.
I'll try and see I don't know who you're raising a glass to.
Amaranth?
To Amaranth.
Yeah.
I mean, she had no reason to help me a long time ago. And she did it anyway.
Because you just started following her.
Yeah. She
No, I was
likes
talking
challenges.
about-
You're
I
pretty
was
difficult.
technically talking about the post-game stuff where you helped her randomly as you were traveling south.
Yeah.
It's part of backstory.
Nina, yes. There are people out there who do nothing but help others, and that is enough for them, and between them and their god, and
look where
look where Amaranth is now. You can
Yes.
still step on a fucking Hydra behind a small scrub brush, and
Well then, let's hope the cancellers, at least whichever ones that you apparently have a beef with at the moment, you know, step on a Hydra's tail and let Korn Walathia and sort them out.
It was a chimera.
I was just gonna type that.
I know, but you know, we've heard of a Hydra as well.
Yeah.
And personally, I think a Hydra is probably scarier than a Chimera. You know, with like what potentially 8 or more heads compared to.
editing my words notwithstanding, Durian is glum and doesn't talk anymore.
Nice. Cool. So yeah, I think you guys just want to sort of pass the night.
I think
Allison's like, yeah, baby.
I was muted,
So-
so I was like, yes, please.
Yeah. So yeah, I think before you head to bed, someone comes in and heads over to your group. It's Walter, who
about
you
to ask
sent.
about
It's
him.
fun.
Yeah, who you sent out to talk with.
Llewellyn.
Llewellyn.
Our friend.
Yeah, so he comes back and says, Lord Durian, hello
Walter.
everyone. I managed to get a little bit of FaceTime with your friend. He's very busy. Where
You would be.
where did you know him from again exactly?
We met him down in Platinus. Capital.
Really? Well, he seems to be with the CN counselors representing various guilds from CN. Must be a very
Yeah,
resourceful man.
He moved up and
Oh.
set up shop in CN.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Is he setting up
apparently.
shop here, or is he just hanging out with politics?
No. It seems he's with the rest of the. I guess you would call it a diplomatic convoy. They're.
Fact-finding mission.
I don't know. He was a bit coy, my lord, but he certainly seems to know quite a bit about why they're here. He said he would have some time tomorrow to talk with you after some kind of big event. I don't know. Have you heard anything?
I
I
have a
mean,
feeling I know what that big event might be.
what is it?
I just look at Buck.
I don't think
that's
anyone
not
knows
big.
about that.
She's just drinking
Except for us.
something. She's having a morning smoothie.
Basically, health smoothie brings me back to my normal life.
An event, huh? Do you know where this event is taking place, Walter?
As I said, he was a bit coy, but he did mention it would be at the temple tomorrow.
We'll be there. Perhaps you'll accompany me, and I'll give you a better introduction of my friend and teacher, Llewellyn.
I mean, why
Excellent.
else would all these people be here? They had the whole procession thing. So there's got to be something very interesting happening.
Oh, I'm sure there is. Not like anyone would invite us along.
Actually, now that I think about it, Jurian, didn't What's-Her-Face want to see us after the meeting?
Who?
Who?
The lady.
There's a lot of ladies.
The
lady.
Stavrofor.
the Stavrofor? No, I was just
The
told
one-
to meet. We're meeting her tomorrow for the potion.
I thought she
pickup.
also wanted to speak to us after the meeting.
She was still busy in there. If she did want to say something, she'd forgotten about it.
Oh well.
Okay.
Well, Walter, I clap him
ye-
up back. I'm retiring for the night. Good night, everybody. Fuck the world. And I sort of hoist myself up and slowly walk upstairs.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, so let's see.
We
Okay.
sleep peacefully.
You do. You sleep peacefully. And you're woken up the next day with sound drifting in from the cracked windows. It sounds like a town crier is going around outside. Can I get... well, I guess you guys wouldn't need perception checks. He probably wakes most people up. But he seems to be yelling about something about the Archimandrite presenting at the temple before dusk. And you hear him kind of like going down the street, his bell. All who wish to see the Archimandrite presenting at the temple.
Yeah, so I'll wake up.
Nothing like seeing a 9-year-old dressed up in finery.
So I'll wake up, and if Jurian isn't up already, I'll sort of
I'm
knock
up.
at his door.
I answer
well,
it. It's, yeah, shirtless, hairless.
Like, even though, like, I'm pretty sure we should probably see what this is, even though it's probably
Yeah.
not gonna.
That loud little shit said it was at dusk, so I don't. Oh, can you
Yeah,
get me
but
some of that, like, I don't know, like pork belly? Did they have downstairs in the kitchens? I could really use something greasy. Can't do it like I
Yeah,
used to,
yeah.
can, Nina. Whoo! All the bard I'd
But,
make can't hold my liquor anymore.
Well, that would definitely be a problem, but what was I gonna say? Damn it.
The Archimandrite?
Yeah, well, at least we'll get to see the Archimandrite for the first time.
A child dressed up in robes, flanked by a sour old man who didn't have nothing to say.
Maybe he thought it was wiser to say nothing.
Oh.
I'm
I'm gonna get dressed. Whatever.
You're like, it's too early for this shit.
I just said. Because, you know, technically, if he said nothing bad or good to you, so.
Yeah, no, I slam the door, but you hear me maybe grumbling on the other side about stealing his lines or something. I
Nice.
don't know why he's got the witty retorts. Been around us.
And this is why I'm for aid.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Buck and Caben, you guys are woken up by this as well, this yelling in the street. Buck, what do you look like this fine morning? Perhaps your last looking like such.
I would be coming out of my trance relatively early, very chipper, in a good mood, super excited. Take extra time and care to, groom myself and clean my armor and, get all my weapons all shined up and sharpened and everything all beautiful.
Nice.
So I would have gone to bed early so I could wake up early to do all this without bothering Caben, even though he also trances. But so yeah.
So you're cleaning between the links in your chainmail, polishing up your adamantine rapier, and getting all gussied up.
Yes.
So do you already have like the belt loop you were using previously, and are you preparing to readjust?
I am getting ready for everything, all the things prepared.
Nice, awesome.
It's like going on vacation.
Cool, Caben, you're
sex. Gender.
Yeah, from your gender.
Gender.
So yeah, you're Caben, you're also awoken by this. And I think Filverell's at your door with a plate of fruit.
Wow.
Good morning. How'd you sleep?
Good.
She just nods,
Good.
waiting. Well, I brought you some breakfast.
Oh,
here.
Thanks.
Of course.
Sure. Do you want to eat this downstairs in the common area?
Oh, we can, but, I don't want to disturb Lord Durian. Why don't we just sit up here this morning and talk about what your plans are after all this? I mean, Buck is getting the stuff, right?
Yeah, but he's getting the potion you've been hunting for all this time. Hopefully.
Oh, well, good. I mean, hopefully, she is more comfortable after all this. I can't imagine that kind of change.
I don't think
Wonder
she
what
did
would
either.
happen. Wonder what would happen if whatever afflicted her, hit me. And she looks down at her belly.
Yeah, Kevin kind of thinks for a
Actually,
minute, and then just kind
that'd
of,
be interesting.
nope, let's not.
That'd be interesting. What happens to a pregnant person?
You get the really, really bad Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Big movie.
It's all the tumor.
Junior. Yeah. So cool. Yeah, you guys meet up in the common room downstairs. Durian, are you all shined up, or are you looking like a pile of shit this morning?
Somewhere in between. I get dressed, but I'm not wearing my finest. I didn't iron my clothes this morning, for example.
Okay. But are you still putting on the flowered armor and the
Yep. I'm
got
all
your sword? Do you have the
medal?
medal still out? I think you had pinned it on you before going into the meeting, right?
It's still there, but my the cloak isn't tied. I'm and the frippery is kind of dragging or tucked in wrong, and my rapier, the little belt where my rapier is dragging, so the rapier just kind of drags or hits the floor every once in a while. It's just sort of just swinging loose or whatever.
You're in DGAF mode.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Cool. So yeah, I think after you guys while you're getting breakfast, Melissa comes in the door and comes over to you, Nina, and says, "Oh, hello again. Hello, Sir Durian. The Stavrofor wants to see you."
Yep. Let's go, Buck. Let's make you a lady. Clap her on the back.
Yeah, and I think Melissa kind of looks between the two of you and doesn't get the joke. She's like, "Well, right this way. You know the way back, but security, gotta have someone escort you in." And she looks all proud of herself.
Nina, Caben, you ready?
Yep. Moving up in the world, huh, Melissa?
I'm finger
give her,
gunning
a
everyone,
wink.
See, Melissa, I walk, take her aside as we leave. I'm see, Melissa, this is what you would call making a woman out of somebody.
Really? That's not what the foreign sailors say.
Yeah, they have some strange ideas.
Buck
that they
physically
get
cringes,
So, Durian, don't corrupt the young lady.
Oh, it's all right, Nina. I've heard much worse. Trust me. No, I get to do all kinds of important things, escorting people around. There's a lot of, well, important foreigners in the city. It's really exciting. And I heard the Archimandrite, he's gonna do some kind of a thing, an important thing this afternoon.
Melissa,
I don't know what
hurts.
it's for.
Let's concentrate. Let's play the quiet game. How many blocks can we go without talking? Ready?
So, at this point, I sort of give Durian a kick in the shin and just sort of like glare at him.
Nice.
This guy.
Durian, you are now limping slightly.
Yeah, I go.
Yeah, and Melissa like grabs you by the hand, Nina, and starts leading you in front. She's like, "Oh, it's so exciting! I mean, all of these elves here."
You lost, Melissa. I call forward.
She like looks back and sticks out her tongue, and then looks forward.
Yeah,
again.
and then Nina just looks back with like almost daggers in her eyes now. Why Durian shot?
Nina has
All right.
literal daggers in her eyes.
Literal. She can shoot them as a
Literal.
bonus
She
action.
shoots them.
Yeah. So I think she starts leading you guys to the temple, and it's a bit quick, but I think that's a good spot for our first break.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, I can eat dinner now.
All right,
very
guys, we're
quickly
going to take a
before-
quick break. Please stay tuned to find out what happens next. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Thanks for watching.